Have you ever been carried away in worship, lifting your hands up, and you're saying to God, I love you, Lord, with all my heart. I love you with every existing being of my being. You know, sometimes when we are lifting our hands and we're worshiping, somehow we are being carried away in love for God, sincere love for God. And we say things to God. And almost immediately, God comes to test our love by demanding from us that which we claim is very dear to us. You know, that's exactly what happened to Abraham when Abraham had to give God the same Isaac God gave to him. You know, Abraham loved God. Abraham sacrificed all he could, but it was not enough to show God how much he loved him when God demanded his only son. His only son was the most valuable thing in his life as at that moment, and God demanded it. Now the question is, if you are professing love to God, you should be very ready to give to God what he would demand for the love you claim you have. So that is what most of the people who has actually had a wonderful journey with God have to go through, because their love at every point in time, we have been tested. I had the testimony of my pastor who actually had been teaching us faith in church. And waking up yesterday on Saturday, he encountered the bandits and they took his car. And yet he came this morning and preached the message on faith. The question is, again, do you truly love God? Because your love for God will be tested. And it might be on your material thing, what you value the most in your life. Now, why God has to test with what you value most is actually to confirm that which you said with your word, with your mouth, validates what is in your heart. So the question is, do you truly love God deep down? So if God should take your car, will you still love God? If God should take your child, will you still love God? If God will take your money, will you still love God? Job can tell you better. Job lost virtually everything just trying to prove that he loves God, and God gave him back when God proved his love for him. So God will always give us back what we claim we've lost, but you have to prove to God that the moment you raised your hand up and say, I love you with all my heart, and the test comes, that you meant it by the test, by proving your love. Easy.